Hello and welcome to softball action here on KCSI. Aaron West, Matt Davis with us. Matt, how are you?
Well, hello, Aaron. Yeah, it is softball weather. It is hot. It is dry and humid, and this is right in the middle of summer. We've got a good one tonight here at the Red Oak Sports Complex. And we also have a third person in the booth, and everyone will recognize this voice immediately. This is
Coach.
Sue-Ann, Coach
French.
Coach French, here I am.
Coach, how are you?
Well, I'm great, and I got my softball gear on because I watched many years of my daughters playing softball, Gabby especially. She was a Red Oak Tiger for many years, and you have to get the tank top on, the shorts on, ready to go because it is hot during softball season.
So, and you're ready to go in the morning. I mean, you do more
all
before 6 a.m. than most people do all day.
Yes.
So there you go.
I was up at 4:30 this morning. We get after it. We're Tigers.
But you bet. And I know it will be fun to talk tonight because a lot of these girls on this Red Oak team in particular are out for other sports, so you've got to see them from coaching and track and other sports. And it's good to see them out tonight here playing Southwest Valley, looking for their first win season. So, Sue-Ann, tell us a little bit about Southwest Valley, our visitors coming in tonight here to play the Tigers.
Well, first of all, we talked about that two very young teams tonight, which is super fun. Building, developing on the season. The Southwest Valley Timberwolves are 6-5. The Red Oak Tigers 0-9, looking for their first win. Southwest Valley has won the last 2 years on this series. Southwest Valley leads all-time series 3-2. Southwest Valley hosted the tourney this weekend, defeat Cam 12-2, losing to Grizzled 11-1. Red Oak went to the Atlantic Invite, losing to Elkhorn Kimballton.
Yeah, which is
I remember playing them back in the day.
And that's a tough team. That Elkhorn Kimballton's ranked 13th in the state.
Can I tell you something? Back in the day when Gabby played, they were great back then. We would go to their tournament, and we're like, why are we going to this small school? Whoa,
they're good.
Were they good.
And folks, Gabby would be Gabby French. That would be
French.
Sue-Ann's daughter, who was a great softball player.
Yes.
Among other things.
And, and then they lost Carroll 9-1. Southwest Valley, Elizabeth Johnson is their head coach.
Yep, second year for Elizabeth as a head coach, and she's, like you say, has got a really young team there. And last year they were, 14 and 15. They're a Class 2A team, so Red Oak's a Class 3A team. Southwest Valley's giving up, Sue-Ann, 6.7 run, or scoring 6.7 runs per game, giving up 7.3. 293 batting average is a team, 353 OPS. Pretty good team on the bases, Sue-Ann. It looks like they're 33 or 34, so they've only been thrown out one time on the bases. This is a team that we have to watch tonight because they're going to take advantage of the bases when they get on there. 860 fielding percentage, a little bit low there. Coach talking to them before the game to Coach Johnson, Sue-Ann. She said she wanted to shore up that defense a little bit. She thought they were a little bit inconsistent here, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. And then pitching as a staff, Southwest Valley is only giving up 237 batting average. They have a team ERA 4.09, 30 walks allowed, 46 Ks. Individual players, who are we looking at as far as individual players for?
That looks like a senior Ryan Mullins.
Yep. And she's batting .484 on the year with 15 runs and 4 RBIs. That .484 average is fourth in the Pride of Iowa Conference.
Yeah, so they're in the Pride of Iowa Conference, which is different. We don't hear a lot about that.
And that's a Pride of Iowa Conference, a really good team. Of course, Grizzled is Grizzled and Corner Conference. They were in that, but Martinsdale St. Mary's has always been a perennial power in that. Then also, if you look at that Ryan Mullen, there's that stolen base we talked about, 11 of 12 on stolen bases. So that's part of their game. They get on base, and I'll take that extra base. Who else we have on Southwest Valley?
Junior Hayden Top, she's a .438 batting average. Sophomore Madeline Bevington, .342 batting average. And
pitching tonight will be Ryan Mullen on the mound.
Okay.
And she's 3-1 on the year with a 5.92 ERA, 43 runs in 26 innings. So this is a team that doesn't really have a dominant pitcher, but a solid pitcher. Yeah. That's why I think we're going to have a hitting that will be quite the on display for both teams tonight. How we got looking for Red Oak, Sue-Ann?
Red Oak. Brittany Wigg is their head coach this year. That is so exciting. It's her first year. I look very forward to watching her the entire season and the future. Red Oak is Class 3A.
They're a Class 3A team, and that's really rugged Hawkeye 10 conference.
Oh, yeah, we remember that. It's rugged, but their young team, only one senior, 3 juniors. 3 8th graders. So we're building on this. And I will tell you something as I was walking up. I see, look at all these little Tigers, all these young girls.
They're all over.
Yep, they're getting ready to have games. I'm excited.
In fact, you mentioned that because as the varsity game is going, if you're not familiar with the Red Oak Sports Complex, there are 4 fields here in this location, right all kind of circle. And the varsity team is on this, what would be, I guess, the southeast field. We're going to have youth games going on on the northeast and northwest softball game. So it's a whole night of softball with all different grade levels and, of course, varsity action here in the complex. Tigers, what are they batting? Runs scored. Tigers are scoring 2.7 runs per game, giving up 12 runs per game. But they're batting .302. That's outstanding as a team.
Really good.
In fact, who are the 2 leaders on the batting for the Tigers, Suzanne?
Yeah, we have senior Timberly Bentley, and I'm going to tell you, she is quite the athlete for Red Oak. Super impressed with her .524.
Which is third in the Hawkeye 10. Yeah, she's really off to a hot start.
Yeah, and junior Dayton Lindsay, she's second in the Hawkeye 10, .550. That is very impressive.
Absolutely. For the team that, a team that hasn't put a win on the board yet to have 2 batters in the top 5 of Hawkeye 10, 9 games in the season, that's a pretty
that's really
sustainable stat there. So
outstanding.
That's why I think tonight, Suzanne, we're going to probably see a little bit of offensive action from both teams as well. Who else we have kind of key players for the Tigers?
Casey Kell, she's a junior, .263. Freshman Emily Schmidt
Stiebenecker,
.364. Wow. So great batting averages from a lot of the Tigers. It will be fun to watch them play tonight. I am so excited. It looks like our pitcher is that Nicole Bond out there?
Nicole Bond will be in the circle tonight for the Tigers, and she's really trying to get situated here this year, and she's logged a lot of innings already for the Tigers, 37 innings pitched already for the Tigers. She's the main pitcher for the Tigers. Her backup will be Emily Stiebenecker. But, tonight's 7-inning game, we'll see how it goes. I think the key tonight, Sue-Ann, will be for both teams to limit base runners, try to get some outs with strikes, and just make the play. You don't have to make an outstanding play.
Yes.
Just make the regular play. Catch the pop flies, make the ground balls, make the simple plays. Don't give up extra bases. I think the team that kind of does that
absolutely
is going to be the best team.
Timberly's your catcher, which she is such a great athlete.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every sport, she can get back up there. I'm telling you, that's what Gabby's position was until her senior year.
And the catcher is really, obviously in baseball and softball, is a key position.
Yes.
But that softball catching position is really important because you stop, with a good catch game, you stop those pass balls, you can limit the run game. So there'll be a lot of pressure on the catcher tonight, especially since Southwest Valley is so good on the base pass.
And they have to act fast. Your catcher has to act super fast to get that out, throw that ball down to first base, third, wherever it may be. They have to act fast. Get up fast.
Yes. Well, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you your starting lineups for tonight's game between Southwest Valley and Red Oak.
Welcome back, Aaron West, Matt Davis, Coach Sue-Ann French with us.
Hey!
It's so nice to have you here, Coach French.
Well, it's nice to be here, and I'm telling you, look at those Tigers. They look like they are ready to play.
They got their white unis on with those orange socks. That's a good look.
It's a great look, and it brings back so many memories. I miss this so much.
I do want to say, though, I did request air conditioning and a full buffet for this game. I don't see that up here in the press box.
Coach
Kells
is over beside me. He assures me that that's what they're doing.
I think that's Mark Kells' fault. Mark Kells up here running the scoreboard operations. And
so we heard that Coach Kells, he's in charge of that, so I'm sure it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, one comment I would say, Matt, you guys noted early there that the Tigers looking for their first win on the season. The Tigers have played some really competitive games here of late. So we're getting into the season. They're getting the routine. They're getting into softball.
Yes.
as I was talking to Coach Wigg before the game, I said, one thing I noticed about the players on our team, they got a core bunch of girls who really identify as softball players. That's their sport. Seba Necker, Lindsay, these girls have all been playing softball since they were little. So, I mean,
Timberly.
they see themselves, Timberly, they see themselves as softball players. It's their one of their primary sports, and that's very important. It's this coach,
yes.
Sue-Ann, there's a lot of kids who go out for different sports, which is great, but there's some of those sports where they that's their main priority, and for some of these girls, that's a good to have that core group of girls that are really invested in softball. And like I said, they're such a young team.
Well, and I think that's what's so exciting about the future. I look back here, Dale's umpiring the 6th and 7th grade tonight. You've got all these girls that they love this sport. They're coming up through the ranks here with the Tigers, and they will soon be on this field, which is so exciting.
Exactly.
For all those Red Oak Tigers.
Exactly. So let's go through the lineups, Coach. Sue-Ann, you've got the Southwest Valley lineups. Let's go through the starting lineups for batting order tonight for Southwest Valley.
We have a senior Madeline Bevington, left field. Senior Ryan Mullen, pitcher. Sophomore Evie Marlin, shortstop. Junior Hayden Top, center field. Sophomore Sadie Grossenkruger,
yep.
second base. Sophomore Morgan Schuler, center. Freshman
That's Ada
Lund, third base. 8th grader Lily Anderson, designated player. And Declan Mullen, who's an 8th grader, first base. Sophomore Caitlin Lilly, right field. So
right there at that lineup, you've got two 8th graders, only one senior in that lineup. So, say, a very young squad for Southwest Valley. Let's go through the Red Oak starting lineup, batting lineup. Leading off, playing shortstop as Casey Kells. None of that athletic talent from her father, but nonetheless, she'll be starting at shortstop. Merced Ramirez batting second, playing third base. Jaden Lindsay be batting on third spot. Jaden Lindsay batting .550, third, and Hawkeye 10 be batting third, playing left field. Timberly Bentley will be batting cleanup at catcher spot. Emily Siebenecker, the freshman, will be starting at second base, batting fifth. Nicole Bond will be in the circle, and she'll bat sixth for the Tigers. Tori Went will be out in the center field, and she'll be batting seventh tonight. And then Miley Wallace, an 8th grader for Red Oak, will be in right field batting 8th. And Alexis Join, a sophomore, will be at first base for the Tigers tonight. So just two incredibly young squads with a lot of talented players. Just need more game experience. And, and that's why I think tonight you're going to see I think you should see a high-scoring game, a fun game. So if you're at home and if you can't make it down here to the ballpark, get on to KCSI live stream, YouTube, let other people know that we are going to be YouTubing this, and I'm looking at the wind. We know at Legion Park the wind usually blows out. I don't know. I'm trying to get the direction here.
Well, it's really not. Do you see any movement?
But usually the wind's going to blow a crosswind here at this complex field. But anyway, we're going to have a good game, so let's take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we'll get ready for the first pitch here between Red Oak and Southwest Valley.
Okay, Matt. It's going to be time for we're back too, by the way.
We are back, and we're ready for introductions here before the game between Red Oak Tigers taking on the Southwest Valley Timberwolves. You should also say tonight, right across here about a couple blocks, we've got the Southwest Valley boys baseball team taking on the Red Oak Tigers, Mark Harrison's team over at Legion Park. So we'll try to get some score updates from that throughout tonight. And it's a big, heavy night of baseball and softball in Southwest Iowa throughout the area tonight. So we'll have some scores there with you. But, you know, when you get in the grind of these seasons, Aaron, these teams start playing 2-3 times a week, and man, it's just you get in the flow of that, and it just they come quick.
It seems like once the season starts, it's a condensed, wide open season.
It's fast.
Coach will tell you get in the bubble of the season. You know, you get in the track season, whatever. You just get in the grind of the season, and man, they just keep coming at you, and like you don't even get to take a breath.
But that's the other great thing about the season with these young ladies. They will just build upon this and get better and better and better.
Yeah, you know, and I think one thing is when you have a young team like this, you do want to practice, but you get a lot of experience from that game experience. It's different than when we were young. We played a lot of practice, but now it's more game-based. These summer leagues after
you
this.
have so many different things going on that those practices sometimes are hard to get in. So.
Well, it is, and you think about track. Our best track practices are at a meet.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is their best practices in the game. They're learning more with this game.
Yeah, and some things, game situations, you obviously just cannot replicate in practice, and the pressure of the game versus practice. But these girls have been at it. I know the Tigers have been at least taking batting practice and started preseason drills way back, I think in February, March, getting the batting cages and taking the time when they can get that, and it's exciting for them to get out here and see this. And you know, the Tigers had a rough year last year. Coach Wiggs in this year. I've watched a couple games already this year, Sue Ann. Like I said, I see marked improvement with these girls, and you see a lot of that in the field play. I mean, you looked at the fielding percentage coming in. Red Oaks got a 974 fielding percentage. I don't know the last time Red Oaks had a fielding percentage above 900. So 9 games in a season, that's a pretty good representation of what they're doing. Like I say, make just a simple play. You don't need to make the outstanding play.
But the other thing, it gives them confidence. The more they do this, the more plays they make, the good hits they make, the confidence builds.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they feel like we can do this. We've got this.
Absolutely. You know, even if you're not, and the thing about baseball, it's such a mental game in regards to if you're not doing well at the plate, you got to focus on the field, got to focus on the bases. So here we go with our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land and of the free and the home of the brave?
And that rendition done beautifully by Alicia Johnson.
Beautiful.
Wow. That was live right here.
That's worth the price of admission right there, guys, right there. Well done.
Great job.
Great job. Alicia, nice job.
So here we go. Tigers take the field, and we'll just go through set the outfield lineups here for the Tigers real quick in terms of who's out in the field. There we've got Casey Kells at short, Merced Ramirez at third, Jaden Lindsay at left, Timberly Bentley's catching, and we see Beneckers at second base. Nicole Bonds in the circle tonight. Tori Wentz center field, Miley Wallace at right field, Alexis Joint and playing first base. And we'll get ready to go here in just a second, and umpires are confirmed. We do not have the umpires. We have umpire names, Mr. Kells, down there. Bob Burris and Jeffrey Sweeney are our umpires for tonight's game.
Mr. Sweeney, we've heard that name for many, many, many years, I believe.
Yes, the men in blue.
The men in blue. Here we go. Look at the Tigers warming up. They're getting ready.
So it'll be a good start here. We're going to start with South Valley, and they're going to be having their leadoff batter, Madeline Bevington, leading off. And Maddie is batting .342 on here with 8 runs, 8 RBIs, just a sophomore. So we'll see. We started here, and like we said, the run game is important here tonight. South Valley wants to get on those bases and take advantage of extra bases, and the Tigers want to try to limit those extra bases soon. They want to limit the pass balls, make good throws to the bases, and don't give up extra bases when they get a runner on. That's a key, I think, tonight for the Tigers. So here we go, first pitch.
Fielding is going to be huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've got to feel that ball. It'll be good. We are ready to go. Nicole Bond on the mound. She's confident and ready to go.
Just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore.
And I think Nicole is wrestling, following in her brother's footsteps. Is she a wrestler as well? Out for wrestling, I believe, correct?
She's out for wrestling.
And here we go. First pitch from Nicole Bond, and it is a hit up the middle, and it is
a catch.
Caught there by Casey Kells. First pitch, a little looper to Casey, and she brings it down.
Yep.
And that's what we're talking about, simple play.
Simple play.
Make the play in front of you. So second batter up here is Ryan Mullen. Ryan Mullen, as she is outstanding, batting .484, fourth in the Pride of Iowa Conference. Ball inside from Nicole Bond. One out here, just started. Southwest Valley and Red Oak. Ryan Mullen up the bat here against Nicole Bond. Second pitch, a little bit outside, 2-0.
The batter is ready. She's up and ready.
Ryan Mullen, 15 runs. She's 11 of 12 with stolen bases, so she's going to trying to work that count, get on base, and she's at a 3-0 count here. She'll probably be taking here on this pitch because she is a threat if she gets on first base. Pitch from Bond. Inside.
Inside, yeah.
And they're going to call that a strike. Inside, delayed call there, so that's a 3-1 count now. Got to get used to these umpire signals. Every umpire has their own kind of distinguishing way they call strikes. That one is going to be outside, so she draws a walk. So Mullen will go down to first base with a one-out walk. And like I say, here we're going to get the first test of the base running game.
And Nicole's getting warmed up. She's ready. And here comes our Southwest Valley batter ready to go.
And
number 9.
Evie Marlin, the shortstop, is up now, batting the third spot. She's showing the bunt.
Yep.
Pulls back, and there goes the runner down to second. And she is in there safe. So the first pitch, Ryan Mullen takes off, and she gets a steal. Good throw there from the catcher. Good play there. She just beat the throw, so you tip your hat to that. But there it is.
She had a nice slide. Southwest Valley.
Yep, Ryan Mullen, 12 for 13. Now here's a 1-1 count now on Evie Marlin. Evie is I believe she is just a sophomore, I think. And we got all our papers flowing through.
She is a
sophomore. He's hit up the middle from Marlin. Here comes Mullen around third. Throw's going to go home. Not in time. Southwest Valley is on the board, and Evie Marlin scoots into second base on a double, driving in the first run there. There's that stolen base paid off already. Sue Ann advanced that second base, allowed her to score on that double there by Evie Marlin, who just reached the bat out and stroked it into center field. And she also went down to second base when the throw went home. So stepping up here now is center fielder Hayden Top for Southwest Valley. Ball outside. And that's kind of their M.O., Sue Ann. They're taking after you. They like to run.
They're liking to run, and your gal on second base here, she's ready to go.
Evie Marlin's 10 for 10. Look for her. She might want to take third base bag here.
Yep.
Big lead off there.
Oh,
and there she goes.
She's stealing. Yep, there she goes.
And that was that good deke. She went halfway, and then when the throw returned back to the pitcher, she continued on in the third, so she picks up a stolen base, and she's in scoring position here at third base with one out. Ball high. 3-0 now on Hayden Top. And that's very distracting when you get runners on the base pass, Sue Ann. As a pitcher, it's hard to focus and concentrate because you're thinking about them, and it can distract the pitcher. And there's another walk. So that's going to bring a runner on, first and third there.
And there she goes. Oh,
and they're going to come throw home, and there's that extra base. And this is where the Tigers need to walk the ball out to the center field there. But that on those walks, the runner can take a wide turn. And I protect the walk person who was batted Top, rounded first, continued on second, drew the throw, and that allowed the third person on third base, Evie Marlin, to come in and score. And it's now 2-0. So we've already seen here in the first top inning a lot of extra bases. And up the bat now is Gross Kruger, Sadie Gross Kruger, sophomore. Ball high from Nicole Bond. And you can see Southwest Valley is just baiting the throws to try to get those extra bases thrown.
They're ready to go.
Focus on the plate here from the Tigers' perspective and make good pitches. Inside there, 2-0. Sadie Gross Kruger.
So the Tigers, here we go. We're going to have a
rundown play, pickle play.
Major rundown.
And
she's safe.
Yeah, got back into second base there. Faked the throw to third. There does a good job by the Tigers throwing ahead of the runner to third base.
Yes.
Chased runner back to second there. So
that was nice. They chased her back.
So it will be, I say, coming in the game, we just looked statistically, so that this is going to be a big part
Number
of the game.
Number 17, Sadie from Southwest Valley.
2-0 count on Sadie, and she takes another one high, 3-0. And this is the other aspect, Sue-Ann, of a distracting game. It's hard, like I said, the pitcher to concentrate. So Nicole here needs to settle in and just focus on getting that ball over the plate here.
Yes.
There's a wind up and throw. Swing and a miss there by Gross-Kruger. 3-1 count now. And it looks like Merced is hugging that base closely at third base there. Tigers playing medium depth here in their infield.
There's a hit.
Hit through the shortstop hole. Here comes Hayden Topper around second. She's going to score, and then Southwest Valley is going to go on in the second. So Gross-Kruger with a single and then stretches it into a double. Southwest Valley now on top 3-0. And they are hitting the ball well and running the bases well.
And no outs.
We got one out.
We had
Bevington had that lineup to start the game. First pitch, but now we've got up Megan Schuler. She is the catcher, and she's a sophomore. And there's a hit over to shortstop, over to first base. Dropped at first base. It'll be safe at first base. The runner advances to third, so Schuler hits the ball. The shortstop makes a good throw there, but could not catch at first base, so Schuler will be on first base. Gross-Kruger advances to third, so first and third. One out, and up now is Ada Lund, third baseman for the T-Wolves. 3-0, Southwest Valley on top here. One out in the top of the first. Bond's pitch is outside. Second base stolen there.
Second stolen again.
By
and
Schuler.
At third, out. We got her out.
And then the throw went down to third.
And Merced got her out at third.
Good job there. Merced saw that, and the Tigers let that runner go to second and threw back behind the third base and got that out there. So there it is, risk reward. You get a lot of bases, but you might get picked off.
Two outs now, pop-up fly.
Foul ball.
Out of play.
So this is a high-octane offense. It's almost like I'm watching a fast-break NBA team here on baseball. They are moving and they're hitting.
They are running.
But there are two outs now, and there's a runner on second. That would be Schuler. Ada Lund's at bat. 1-1 count.
And there's another hit.
And that will drop in there for Ada Lund, and coming around to score will be Gross-Kruger, and that's 4-0. A little base hit there by Lund to the right side, falls in there, picks up an RBI. It's now 4-0. We kind of anticipated a high-scoring affair. I didn't think it'd be four runs in the first, but the Southwest Valley is really swinging the bats well and running, and now up the bat is designated player Lily Anderson, an 8th grader. So they can offer second base there.
And another steal.
Aiden Lund in there with the stolen base. You're in charge of keeping track of the stolen bases tonight.
Wow.
Sue, and that'll be bring your abacus and keep rolling because we're going to have a lot of stolen bases.
I'm going to keep track.
The Timberwolves have just opened up here with a big start.
Yeah.
They are running those bases. They are stealing. Really have their eye on that ball. They're watching that ball like a hawk.
One ball, no strike count.
Yes.
On Lily Anderson at the plate. And Bond brings the pitch in. Foul ball out of play. 1-2 now.
And this is an 8th grader.
2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike count on Lily Anderson. Yes. You know, that's kind of that uniqueness of the Iowa summer playing, that you can move your 8th graders up to play. They get an extra year. And here's a case with Lily Anderson. Swing and a miss.
5 years for most of them. My daughter, it was 5 years.
It's kind of like a COVID year almost in the college sports.
They get 5 years of varsity play.
2-2 count here. Bond brings it into Anderson.
Great
softly
pitch.
To second.
That was a great pitch.
Siebenecker over to first.
Very good.
And that ends the inning. So there we go. At the end of the first inning, it's Southwest Valley 4, Red Oak nothing. Red Oak coming up.
Great job.
Quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Back here at Red Oak Sports Complex, bottom of the first inning, it's Southwest Valley 4, Red Oak nothing. Southwest Valley.
I'm buying your pop, Matt, if you can name this title and artist right now.
I got it.
I have no idea. Is it Journey?
No.
AC/DC?
No, it's not Journey.
It's Michael Jackson.
It's Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. How did I do?
Billie Jean. Whoa, I remember dancing to this
I remember
back
when this came out. That's how old I am.
Yeah, back in the 60s.
Easy now. Easy now.
Easy now. I think this was what, our high school? No.
Probably high school.
Early,
High school.
This was early 80s.
This
like
was
80, 81.
Well, that was
like
us
that.
in high school.
Yeah, these kids probably don't know who this is, but
They don't even know what 1980s were.
Here we go, bottom of the first inning. Tigers coming up to bat here, leading off. Shortstop Casey Kells. Casey batting .263 on the year. Tigers going to try to get something going here, come back on that 4 spot that T-Wolves put up in the first inning here. So it's kind of the same game plan for the Tigers. Get on base, try to make something happen on the bases. So here we go. First pitch from Ryan Mullen. Swung by Casey Kells to the right side,
Nice
outfield.
hit.
And it's caught out there by Lily. 1 out, first pitch swinging. Tigers fly out Casey Kells to right field. Batting now, Merced Ramirez. Is there a sport Merced does not go out for, Sue-Ann? It seems like
She does not go out for track.
She doesn't go out for
Sorry,
track.
you know that. She doesn't go out for track.
Well, I'm sure if she did, she'd be pretty talented at
Well,
that.
we wish she went out for track. It would get her ready for softball.
Merced Ramirez, a junior for the Tigers.
But she plays tennis.
Played in a very, very,
Very
good
good
player.
tennis player. Very good.
Ball 1 from Mullen to Ramirez. Ball outside.
She's watching that ball.
Merced, a right-hand batter. Mullen, a right-hand thrower. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch.
Nice hit.
Swing down to third, over from third baseman over to first
And
base.
they got her out.
In time. Nice play over there by third baseman Lund, getting it over there for the second out of the inning. 2 down now. And there's a simple play. Made 2 simple plays made by Southwest Valley. Nothing outstanding, but just solid defensive play there. Now up batting third, Jaden Lindsay, that fielder for the Tigers. Jaden Lindsay batting .550 on the year.
That is
second
amazing.
Hawkeye team. Yeah, she is really
outstanding.
hitting the ball well. She takes ball 1 there on the first pitch from Mullins. So
And she's a junior.
just a junior, but Jaden really is hitting
Really
the ball
hitting
well.
well.
She's got kind of an open stance.
She really has an open stance. You see that foot back?
Yep, good cut there. Fouls it back. 1-1 count. 2 outs here. Bottom of the first. Southwest Valley 4. Red Oak nothing. Just underway on a beautiful warm night here in Red Oak for softball.
Really a gorgeous night.
Ball outside there from Mullen.
It's awfully hot down there for the players, though.
Well, we got some nice fans.
We
up
have
here, so.
we have some breeze and some fans and things going on. Here's the next pitch.
Ball outside. 3-1. I'm trying.
She's got a great eye on that ball.
Ryan Mullen is 3-1 on the year. 5.92 ERA. Here's a pitch. Good rip there by Lindsay.
Very good hit.
And you can see why she's batting well. She really stroked that ball well through the shortstop hole there for a base hit, and she's on base here for the first Tiger run.
Southwest Valley reacted very nicely, quickly.
Yeah, good field there. So the Tigers here have their first base run. Timberly Bentley came at the bat for the Tigers. Timberly Bentley also just ripping the ball at 5:24, third in the Hawkeye 10. So, you know, it's a bit deceiving. You see the Tigers still looking at first win, but they got 2 batters that are really hitting the ball well. So that ball is high there from Ryan Mullen. 1-0 count to Timberly Bentley. Timberly also a right-hand batter here. Lindsay on first. Here's the pitch.
That's
way
way
high.
high.
Nice catch there by the catcher to stop that Schuler from going to backstop there. You got to come out of that crouch and get up high to get those
and fast.
Yeah, saving those basemen. There's a rip down the
nice
left
hit.
line, but it's going to go foul. She's out ahead of that pitch a little bit there, but she turned on it quickly, but got hold of it well, but went foul. So 2-1 count, 2 outs. Lindsay on first for Red Oak. Bentley at the plate. Mullen now with the pitch. Popped up, but it's going to go out of play.
Great pitch.
Yeah, it really was. She
Really good pitch.
Mixing her pitches up. She kind of
Yes.
did a little change up. Previous pitch came back with a gas there a little bit, and you want to keep those batters timing off Sue-Ann a little bit if you can. Give them something
Keep them
different.
guessing.
Yeah, give them something different. Exactly right. 2-2 here. Here's the pitch. And there's that changeup.
Yep.
It's going to be a ball, and
a good slide.
And on that pitch, Lindsay steals second base, so she's in scoring position there with the stolen base. And she's going to go on.
And there goes the ball.
Ball's loose, but she's going to stay on second base. So the count is 3-2, full count to Bentley. Lindsay on second. But the Tigers aren't quite the base stealing team that T-Wolves are, but it's important in softball to be able to take those extra bases. The Tigers did that there. Let's see if they can cash it in here with a base hit from Bentley and get on the board. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there, Mullen. That'll end the inning. Bentley goes down swinging. So at the end of 1, it's Southwest Valley 4, Red Oak nothing. Red Oak Sports Complex going top of the second here. Southwest Valley 4, Red Oak nothing. Sue-Ann, who's coming up for Southwest Valley?
I was like, it looks like Dale French behind me. That's Declan Mullen, first base. She's an 8th grader.
Yeah, she'll be leading off here for Southwest Valley.
We're going to see what she can do. She's an 8th grader. She looks like she's played some ball.
Yeah, these 8th graders have probably played about 200 something games. Mr. French is behind us with his catching gear on.
The Iron Man here.
The Iron Man, Mr.
He looks like Iron Man.
And he did the 100-mile gravel race Saturday.
How was that? Was that fun?
10.5 hours.
10.5 hours of fun on gravel
Matt,
and mud.
I would still be laying down, I think, after that.
I'm not sure what – while we're waiting here, we have a little pause. I'm not sure what's going on. Umpires are checking their cards and –
checking things out. Mr. French is going to umpire a 6th and 7th grade game, I think.
I don't know if we have some sort
right next to us.
You might be hearing me.
Yeah, if you've not been to Red Oak Sports Complex, or like I say, there's 4 fields all together here at the complex, and when you get a game on every field going at the same time, it gets to be a bit chaotic here. We've got a lot of people in this complex.
A lot of softball going on tonight.
Here, and I'm not sure what the stoppage of play here is. Like I said, the umpires are consulting over here with some sort of.
Well, they're talking to the coach over here.
Okay, Hannah Winberg has gone in for Tori Went.
Okay.
It's Tori Went, so Winberg will be in center field.
Okay. We've got a little change up here on the Red Oak Tiger field.
So we'll get those changes as we come to the bat. But right now, for the leading off for Southwest Valley, be Declan Mullen. She'll get things going here on top of the second for Southwest Valley. And there's a pitch from Bond. High, 1-0. Tigers need to try to keep those base runners minimized here in this inning and hold the T-Wolves right here. Second pitch from Bond.
She's getting warmed up. Nicole's got some good pitches there. She's
just missed on outside there.
Yep, just bringing him in.
One thing I noticed Nicole is she tries to change the location on that ball as well, as much as a speed variation, trying to also locate that ball so the batter's not seeing the same plane. There's a good hit.
A big hit.
Left field coming in to make the play.
And we get the catch.
Nice play there. Caught by the Tigers for the out. And I'm going to say that left fielder is Lindsay, I believe, out there. So nice. Miley Wallace in there for a substitution.
Oh, we made all those substitutions.
Makes that catch for the Tigers. 1 out there. We'll get caught up on those lineup changes during the inning break. Up to bat now for the T-Wolves is Katie Lilly, and she's first pitch ripping, and she goes to the gap on that one. She's taking around first.
Straight to the fence.
Coming in the second, and she's going to keep on going to third. And there she's going to motor on in the third with a triple to left center field.
She hit that right out to the fence, right to the Tigers.
First pitch hitting Katie Lilly. She did not hesitate. She got hold of it and really ripped it and kept on running. And that's where that throw came in behind the second base. Got to know where you're throwing that ball to. Throw ahead to the next base in that case. They took advantage of the extra base here. Now bring up the top of the lineup, Madeline Bevington. Showing bunt. The bunt is down. Bond over to first. Gets the out of first, but that will score the run. Lily comes in. Nice job there on the sack bunt to bring in the run there.
There we go.
Yeah, but the nice play there by the Tigers. That they made the out. They got an out. You want to try to prevent the run, but at least they did get an out on it.
Yeah, 5-0. Second inning.
5-0. Now up, Ryan Mullen. Base is empty, 2 outs. 1 strike on Mullen here. T-Wolves are jumping on first pitches. They're not getting too deep in the count. They're coming up ripping tonight here so far. There's another swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Nicole's changing some things up.
Yeah, I mean, so like I say, she's
looking
trying to
good.
change.
She's getting warmed up.
Trying to change speed, trying to change location, but T-Wolves have been making good contacts here so far. There's one right back up the middle. Deflected to shortstop, over to first. They got it. Nice play there by the Tigers.
Nice job, Tigers.
So after an end of inning and a half, it's Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak nothing.
Welcome back to high school softball action here on KCSI. All right, Matt, did you get your correction?
Bottom second, yeah, we had some lineup changes there for the Tigers. Batting leading off, here's Emily Siebenecker, and she's first pitch swing, foul.
She was ready to go.
Yeah, Emily just a freshman, and she's had a really good season so far this year. She's batting, I believe, 278, I want to say, for Emily. 364, excuse me. She's
nice job.
Leading the team with 8 ribbies, so she's been productive at the plate so far this year. 0-1 count here. Mullen with the pitch. Another strike there. A little change up there.
Big change up.
Yeah, change at speed. 0-2 count now on Siebenecker. Here's the pitch outside. 1-2.
Good eye.
Bottom of the second here. 5-0. A swing and a miss.
And she's going to go.
Throw to first.
The catcher lost the ball so she could run.
And that throw her out, so that'd be a strikeout there. 1 out, and that brings up Nicole Bond to the plate.
Now batting, Nicole Bond.
Tigers trying to get something going here. And Mullen on the mound with the first pitch. That's a little high, 1-0 count there on Bond. Second pitcher coming up, 1-0 count. Pitch outside, 2-0 on Nicole Bond. And here we go. Pitch is high, 3-0, so Nicole will probably be taking on this one. Tigers need some base runners here, so you're probably going to take a pitch here, I think, Sue Ann, and try to get on base. Pitch is outside. They're going to call that a strike. Umpire's got a little bit of a delayed call there, so just caught the outside corner there. 3-1 on the count. Good take there by Nicole. Now you're looking to hit here on this pitch.
She's ready. Good hit.
Over to shortstop. Shortstop over to first base in time for the second out there. Nice play.
Great fielding.
Very clean play there by shortstop Marlin to get over there for the second out. That brings up Anna Winberg. She's into the game. Tori Wynn has started in the lineup. She has been removed from the game. Anna Winberg now is batting in this position, and she's playing right field. So Winberg at the plate. Anna is a freshman, so she takes the first pitch for a ball. Here's the next pitch. High.
They call that?
They peeled down to first, I think. I'm not sure what it was.
They called a ball?
Called a ball. They
second ball, yep.
Called down the peel down.
I didn't know
there.
if she
did not
broke
swing.
her.
Yep. There's a rip, but a foul ball off the right side by Anna Winberg into the game, as we said. Playing
She's a
right
freshman?
Field. Freshman. Right-hand batter. You know, we talked about pregame game experience, Sue-Ann. Just getting those at bats.
Yep.
Getting on the field, it's a big experience. There's a rip down the right side line, but it's going to go foul.
She's getting at least she's hitting that bat.
Making some contact. They're a little late on that pitch here.
Making contact, yep. Being a freshman, she's getting some playing time. That's great for her.
Yeah, you know. And for a lot of freshmen, and of course, Siebenecker played quite a bit of basketball. It's their first varsity experience in any sport for a lot of these softball players.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go, 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. Full count, 3-2 here. We're in the bottom of the second. Southwest Valley 5. Red Oak 0. Full count here to Anna Winberg. And here comes the full count pitch from Ryan Mullen. Foul ball, fouled off there. Good job there by Winberg to fight off a good pitch inside there.
She's
good
hanging
at bat.
In there.
Yeah, good at bat here. She's selling the full allotment of pitches, and she's hanging in there. So good at bat here for Anna. Mullen on the mound now with the pitch.
Oh.
Right back up the middle. Ryan fields it cleanly over to first base for the out, and that will end the inning. So we're at the end of 2. It's Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak 0. Here we are back, third inning, Red Oak Sports Complex. Matt Davis, Sue-Ann French.
Hey.
It's Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak 0. We're going to go to the top of the third here, and leading off for Southwest Valley
is Hayden Top.
Center fielder for the T-Wolves. Last at bat, she was on bases ball, came around to score a run. So
she's a junior.
She's just a junior, and her dad, Arlen, is assistant coach over there. Met him before the game, so kind of a family affair there when you get to coach your daughter and softball. It's kind of cool, kind of like how Mark Erickson's getting a chance to coach his son Brett in baseball for the Tigers. By the way, we need to get a Tiger score. Of course, they're not probably starting their varsity game until later.
No, not until 7:30.
We started this game early here at 5:30, the softball game here. So, again, the umpire's huddling. It seems like we've got a lot of changes. I'm trying to catch up with these, but we do know we have Hayden Top here leading off. I incorrectly credited that triple last inning to Lily. It was Bevington that had that triple and that run scored last inning.
Oh, very good.
So here's a foul ball, first pitch swing from Hayden Top, fouls right back, and they are not hesitant to T-Wolves. They are seeing and ripping pitches and very aggressive at the plate so far here in the third inning. Bond on the pitching circle, second pitch, swing, hits the third base. Ramirez over to first. Nice stretch there by Alexis Joint to get the out.
Nice play.
Very good play. Merced made a nice charge on the ball, made a good throw, and Alexis Joint made a nice stretch on that. That stretch probably allowed them to get that out there to get Top out. So one out here. And I'll bring up Gross-Kruger.
Tigers are getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Southwest Valley's warmed up, and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Third inning.
You bet Sadie had a hit last time up. First pitch swing, foul ball down the third base line, 0-1 count. You know, one thing about Southwest Valley, well, they're swinging so much, guys, that makes you on your toes defensively. You got to be alert because this is a game where the ball is going to be put in play, and almost
it's
every
quick.
Bond does not have a strikeout yet, so all the outs have been fielding plays. There's another swing, foul ball right back at us. Aaron, you need to make that play, Aaron.
Yeah.
Next time, don't duck underneath the table, please.
I'm going under the table.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
It's just a foul ball. You don't need to duck under the table on that, Aaron. 0-2 pitch here from Nicole Bond. See if she can slip one by Gross-Kruger here. Popped it up
Hit.
in the air. Who's got it?
Nicole Bond's got that.
Nice catch there by Nicole Bond. And those kind of hard swing. That pitcher's got it located there. But Nicole did a good job. 2 hands on that catch. 2 outs.
When it's sunny out, that's really hard.
Yeah.
A little overcast right now.
Well, we were talking about the face guards that are required.
Yeah.
It's hard to see through that as well. Up now, Megan Schuler for Southwest Valley.
She's a sophomore.
She got on by that error last time in this first inning, so she is now up here 2 outs. First pitch is a ball from Bond. Bond now ready and delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-1
Good pitching
count.
by Nicole Bond.
And I tell you, when that sun does go away, it cools off really nice.
Really nice. I bet they feel a lot better out on the field.
Foul.
And that catcher with all that gear on.
You bet. Fouled back there on that. It's 1-2 count. See if the Bond can get a clean inning here and get the Tigers off the field quickly here. 2 down here in the top of the third. Bond with the pitch. Here we go. Change up a little high. Yep. 1-2. You know, they did not play a JV game because even though there's a young team for South Valley, they don't have enough players for a JV team. So all the girls are on the varsity team. They're just swinging and the foul away
For
again.
Southwest Valley?
That's correct.
Very interesting.
So everybody that's out is out, and they're on the varsity. No JV game. Two and two count, 2 outs. Top third. Bond with the pitch. Hit to third base.
Merced just missed it.
Yeah, it kind of took a little funny hop on Merced there, a little short hop, but nonetheless, that'll be put Schuler on first base with 2 outs there on that ball. Hit to the left side. Now bring up third baseman Ada Lund. Ada had a single and RBI last time up, so here we go.
She's a freshman.
So Schuler on first.
And a nice hit.
To the right far side, base hit there. And going to third on that will be Schuler. And Lund will stop at first. So Lund, 2 hits on the night, 2 for 2 with that. Just went with the pitch there and stroked it to the right field. And that puts Schuler over on third. And now Lund at first. And you kind of get the sense here, seeing 2 outs. It's a 2-out rally here. It's really important for the Tigers to get a shutdown inning here. You get the first 2 outs of inning. You do not want to give up any runs at any time, but certainly after 2 outs. So here we go with Anderson up now.
Lily, she's an 8th grader.
Yep.
That was inside.
Ball side. Nice throw there by the catcher from the Tigers.
Timberly.
Did not take the bait on the steal the second. Let Lund go on in the second, but threw back to third trying to catch Schuler napping. Didn't do it, but that was a good play there by the catcher. 1-0 count here to Anderson.
The Tigers are trying to hold them. And that's there's a hit.
To Ramirez.
To first.
Nice play.
Out. Good.
Nice job there by Merced. She throws it over to first. Tigers get out of that little bit of a jam there. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak nothing.
Queen, another one bites the dust.
we're definitely staying in the 80s genre here tonight.
Yeah.
80s
Right,
night
just like
at Red Oak Sports Complex. We're back here in the bottom of third inning in Southwest Valley 5. Red Oak nothing. Tigers will bring up Miley Wallace, their 8th place batter, and Alexis Joint and Casey Kells here due up here in the bottom of third. Tigers do have one hit on night, Lindsay with that hit. But Tigers do get out of that top of the third without giving up a run. So kind of good job there with Tigers. See if they can get a little bit of momentum here, get a couple runs on the board, get back in this game against a really tough pitcher, Ryan Mullen. Ryan just an outstanding athlete. She's plays all the sports over there, and she's a senior, and she is
Now batting, Miley Wallace.
outstanding athlete for Southwest Valley. So here we go, leading off, Miley Wallace. Miley is an 8th grader, is she not?
Miley Wallace is, let's see here. She's an 8th grader.
Yeah, so here's her first play.
Nice hit.
Oh,
They field that. Southwest Valley fielded that, and she's out at first.
nice play there by second baseman Trozenkruger over to first for the out.
Batting, Alexis
Wallace swinging first pitch. Nice solid play there. Nothing fancy, just a good field and a good flip. Up now, Alexis Joints. Alexis playing the first baseman for the Tigers tonight. Alexis. Right-hand batter. First pitch is the ball. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Good rip there by Alexis, but no contact.
One interesting thing, we haven't seen a lefty yet.
We have not.
That's what Gabby was.
Yep, both teams. And, that's that left-hand pitcher or batter can be such an advantage in a game of baseball or softball.
She always threw the pitcher off.
There's-
There's a hit.
Shortstop.
They're fielding it, and she's going to make it.
First base, she's safe there. Yeah, hit the shortstop there. Alexis hustled down the line. The throw was in the dirt. She's going to be safe on that play there. Throw was in the dirt there. Shortstop Marlin made a good stop, had a long throw. Probably give credit a hit on that one. So Tigers have a runner on first base. Go to back at the top of the lineup here. Casey Kells now up, 1 out. Runner on first. Kells lined out to right field first time up.
She's a junior.
Swinging on the first pitch. Strike. 1-0 count. 0-1 count, excuse me. 1 out. And you got Alexis Joint on first. Casey Kells at bat for the Tigers. Mullins pitch. It is
Good eye.
high, 1-1. See if the Tigers have a little hit and run here, something they work with Alexis over here. You don't want to lose any runners when you're down, but you got to be aggressive too on the base. It's kind of a fine line there. That's a strike in there. Good call, good pitch there from Mullen. 1-2 count, 1 out here on Casey Kells. There's a rip up the middle. Good
That's
hit there.
a hit.
Nice solid hit there by Casey
On base.
Kells.
Good job.
Casey gets a clean single to first.
Southwest Valley got that in.
Alexis Joint moves on down to second base. So the Tigers got runners at first and second, 1 out. That brings up Merced Ramirez, third baseman. She grounded out to third base last time up, so Merced has a chance here to get a hit to drive in a run. So Mullins' pitch is inside, 1-0 counts. You'd like to see, if you're a Tiger fan, you'd like to get a couple runs on the board here to get a little something going, kind of a little momentum here. That's holding the Southwest in the top half. Ball outside, 2-0 now, Merced. So Merced's in a good hitting count here. Southwest Valley's playing her infield at normal depth here. That pitch will be high as well. 3-0 count now to Merced. First and second, I think you probably give it, even though Merced, you probably take one here, I'd say. Tigers can still use base runners here, so we're going to see what happens here. Here's a pitch, and it's low in the dirt. Tigers will fill them up. Tigers going to have bases loaded. Merced takes a walk, so you've got Joint at third, Kells at second, Ramirez at first, and guess who's up the plate?
Number 17.
Jaden Lindsay, only batting .525, and she had a solid single last time. So this exact player the Tigers won up at this time and try to make a change. Foul back. Jaden really had a good rip
Second
there.
in the Hawkeye 10.
Yeah, so they cannot ask for a better situation here for the Tigers. Your best hitter up, bases are packed. Big chance here. The Tigers get right back in the game. First pitch was a foul off. Here we go, second pitch from Mullen. Outside, good take there by Jaden. You don't want to be over-aggressive here, but you have a chance to do some damage here.
Nice base hit.
1-1 count
Would be
here.
good.
Mullen with the set. Here's a throw. Change-up. Good change-up there. Comes over for a strike, so 1-2. Mullen with a good change-up there I think Jaden was looking for something a little hard here, so now you're in your guessing mind. What are you going to get here? Another changeup, or what are you going to get? Here's the pitch from Mullen. Grounded the hole.
And
nice play there by the shortstop. They get an out. The Tigers will get a run there, but nice job by Marlin there. She fielded the ball instead of making throws. She just went on into third. Her momentum took her there, Sue-Ann. She just touched third.
Got her out.
That'll get Kells out, but Joint does score on that. Fielder's choice for Lindsay, so Joint scores. It's now 5-1. The Tigers have runners on first and second, and up is Timberly Bentley. Another good bat here for the Tigers. So still the Tigers have some chances here to get some more runs. Ramirez at second. Foul.
And a pop-up.
High pop-up. And Marlin makes the catch at shortstop. So good job there by the T-Wolves to limit the damage. Tigers had the bases low to get one run out of it. So at the end of 3, Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak Tigers 1.
Title and artist, Matt.
Oh, this is in my wheelhouse.
This is right
Van
here.
Halen.
This is not Van Halen.
We were at this concert at
Van Halen.
at the Civic Auditorium in Omaha, Nebraska.
This
back
is-
in
And
1980.
the name of the song, Jump.
Jump.
But more importantly, the lead singer is
David Lee Roth.
David Lee
the
Roth.
original lead singer.
And
of
we
Van
saw
Halen.
him in concert.
So who's the
many
question?
times.
Who is better? Van Hagar with Sammy
Yeah,
Hagar.
Sammy
or Van
Hagar.
Halen?
Sammy
Who
Hagar.
was better?
The original.
Sammy Hagar.
Okay, I'm going to vote
No,
against that.
the original.
We're back here debating the important things here at the Red Oak Sports Complex. Top of the 4th inning. It's Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak 1. Leading off for Southwest Valley,
Declan Mullen.
Declan Mullen, the
She's
eighth
an
grader.
8th grader.
Hit a fly ball to left field last time up. She'll be
Plays
leading up.
first base.
She'll be leading off here for the Southwest Valley T-Wolves here in the 4th inning. Nicole Bonds kind of settled in there in that last inning, Sue-Ann. She got the first 2 quick outs, a couple runners on, but got a big ground out there. So let's see if Nicole can string 2 innings together here.
They're holding them better. Southwest Valley.
and Red Oak made a couple good, those easy, nice routine
Yes.
plays. So here we go, leading off Mullen. Hit right back on the
back
deflected off Nicole. Boy, she didn't have much chance at all there. That was a hard
Good
hit
hustle.
shot. I think she'll be okay. Nicole's a tough customer, but that's a hard hit back up the middle, hit Nicole in the foot. She's saying
Good hustle by 12.
saying she's okay. She's a tough one. So we go back to the top of the lineup here.
Now batting, Madeline Bevington.
Madeline Bevington is now up. Madeline had that triple last time. She's getting some instructions here from third base coach. So Mullen on first, no outs. Bevington at the plate. First
There's
pitch
a
swinging
pop-up.
pop-up. Who's got it? Shortstop. Nice catch. It got a runner. Chance for a
Got it
pickoff.
to
Way they
first.
do. Tigers turn 2. You bet. Pop
Good
up.
fielding.
You bet. Pop up there to Casey Kells in the Southwest Valley. Mullen kind of drifted off first base, and Kells threw it back to first base to double her up. So just like that, 2 outs.
Now batting, Ryan Mullen.
And that's where base run giveth and base run taketh in that particular case, because you can steal bases, but you can also lose base runners, and that's what happened there.
Ryan Mullen, senior.
Ryan Mullen up now. First pitch swings, a strike. So just like that, 2 outs. Tigers trying to get another 1-2-3 inning here. First 1-2-3 inning. Ball is low there, 1-1. Yeah, that's just one of those things where in that case, Mullen was on the run, on the ceiling. It was a pop-up, didn't locate the ball, and it was caught by the shortstop. And by the time the runner realized what was happening and tried to scurry back, it was too late. She was doubled up. There's a rip to center field, and that's going to
Right
get.
to center,
Oh,
and
nice
it's a catch.
snag there by center fielder. I'm trying to say Went with a nice catch there for the Tigers. Nice job
Nice
there.
catch.
That ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3. Tigers put them down. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak 1. Back here at the bottom fourth inning, it is Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak Tigers 1. And a good game here so far, kind of what we expected. And the Tigers will be bringing up their 5th, 6th, 7th place batters, and will be leading off will be Emily Siebenecker.
I feel like the Red Oak Tigers are really warming up.
Well,
and, things are happening.
That first inning, Sam, man, it was like a blitz. I mean, hits and running. And it just, Southwest Valley came I'd start this game, and they were on full action right at the bat, and they took advantage of it. But, yeah, the Tigers
now
have settled in
Tigers
here.
are warming up. Yeah, we're hitting the ball. We're fielding the ball. We're getting warmed up. I feel like it's a pretty even teams right now, the way it's looking.
Exactly has. The Tigers really settled in, and Emily now is 1-1 count here for Siebenecker. Mullen's done a good job on the mound here so far, limiting the Tigers' base runners. Pitch is outside, 2-1 to Emily. Emily, of course, played basketball and played a lot of significant minutes for Red Oak Tiger varsity basketball this year. It's a foul ball. Emily fights off an inside pitch there, 2-2 count. Emily also pitches a little bit for the Tigers. She's kind of, her and Nicole Bond are the two lead pitchers for the Tigers. Tonight she's playing second base. There's a change up high from Ryan
She's
Mullen.
a freshman.
She's a freshman. Freshman versus senior here. 3-2 count. There's the pitch from Mullen. Inside, and that'll be a base on balls for Emily. Good start there for the Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth. Who we have up?
Now batting, Nicole Bond.
Nicole Bond.
Nicole Bond is up now. Nicole grounded out to shortstop last time up, so let's see what the Tigers do here. They got a runner on first. See if they pull
Nicole's a sophomore.
Hit and run on, or a steal here. And there it goes,
Siebenecker.
A bunt. Good bunt. Put
Good
down.
bunt.
And she's going to beat it out.
Safe.
And then the ball gets
there goes
loose.
The ball.
And
Siebenecker goes to third.
Siebenecker scoots into third there. Good job. Good bunt by Nicole. She got the bunt down. Good hustle. Forced a bad throw. And then on that bad throw, Emily Siebenecker scooted on over to third. So the Tigers are set up here, first and third. And that's, again, we sound like a broken record, Sue-Ann, but, making the routine play there, that didn't happen. So the Tigers are first and third, no outs. And that's going to bring up, I believe, Tori Went. She's back. She has re-entered the game now. Winberg was in there previously. Now Went's back in the game, and she's up to play. Showing bunt, pulls back, and Bond takes off her second. She steals second, so just like that.
Nice slide there. She didn't have to. She wanted to get her clothes dirty
yeah,
tonight,
that's right.
so her
She
mother has to clean that uniform.
That nice white uniform all dirty. So Tigers second and third, no one out. It's a 0-1 count on Went. Hit to the right side. It's going to be caught. Let's see if we get a tag play. And we're going to get a runner coming on home. Here comes Siebenecker. She's going to score. Tigers back on the board there. So
5-2.
Yeah, good job by Went there. She gets an RBI on that fly out the right field. And that's where that hustling in, coming that extra base paid off for a Tiger run there, Sue-Ann.
And we've still got Nicole Bond on second.
Yep, Nicole held at second. So that'll bring in now Miley Wallace, left fielder. She grounded out second base. So just
and only one out.
Yeah, one out. And like I said, that error on first base allowed Siebenecker to get to third, and that contributed to that run there for the Tigers. Swing in the swing foul ball there. Miley fouls it down the third baseline. How many Wallace girls we got out for the softball team? Miley, Haley.
On the Wallace?
Is there a third Wallace? Miley and Haley Wallace.
I see.
There's a swing by Miley
2.
over to second base, fielded there over to first base for the out. 2 outs. On that out, Bond advances to third, so 2 outs now. Bond at third, and I'll bring up Alexis Joint. Good advance there. They did something productive with that bat. Got the ball right side. Got the runner over to third. Nice play there by Grozenkruger.
Alexis Joint, a sophomore.
Yep, and Alexis had a single last time up, so here she goes looking to get another hit. Be a big hit here if she could drive in a 2-out run here with that runner down on third base. Got to be looking for those pass balls, anything to score. First pitch is a strike, so here's the next pitch from Mullen. Swinging,
big hit
out to the right side, outfield. It's going to be caught there, and that'll be the third out. Nice job there by the outfielder to catch that ball. So at the end of the 4, Tigers get another run, chipping back into this game. It's now Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak Tigers 2. Back at Red Oak Sports Complex, going to the top of the 5th. It's Southwest Valley 5, Red Oak 2. And a game between a non-conference game, Pride of Iowa Conference, the Timberwolves versus the Hawkeye 10 Tigers, the Class 2A T-Wolves. They're going to be a force in that conference. They're a good team, young team, 6-3 on the year, so they've played a heavy competition, as have the Tigers. The Tigers' record's a bit deceiving. You know, the Tigers have been competitive in almost all their games. You throw out that Lewis Central game that they had earlier in the year. That was just an outstanding Lewis Central team. But the Tigers, for the most part, have been hitting the ball well, and as Sue Ann's been saying, getting this gameplay, especially on base-running game situations, where to throw the ball when a runner's taking off for second. Maybe throw it back in the third, and you've already seen the catcher know that. Don't be deep by some of those plays. That just takes game experience. And
yeah, I feel like the Red Oak Tigers have really warmed up now. Started a little slow, a little cold. The Southwest Valley Timberwolves came out just rocking it. We have now, I feel like we're right with them. We're stopping. We're making the plays. We're hitting the ball. We're doing the right things.
Yeah, and
which is the key.
If you're Southwest Valley, you want to keep the pedal to the metal here and try to get spin out the sleeve. And they're going to have a good person leading off for Evie Marlin, their shortstop. She has had a double and a ground out, scored a run.
She's a sophomore.
And that first pitch from Bond is a strike on the outside corner to Evie Marlin. A good solid player, good shortstop for him.
She's had a lot of great hits.
She made a good play on that ground ball where she went to third base and ran out the run instead of trying to throw the first. Good heads-up play there by her in the field. Here's a swing to the right side. And that's going to get over the Tigers player's head, and Marlin can run. She's at around second. She's going to dig for third.
She's going to go to third.
Here comes a throw. Tigers going to throw it into third.
Good stop by Merced.
Marlin will stop there at third, so she hit a gapper
Great
there
hit
to the right side. Second hit of the night for her, and there you go. The T-Wolves are in action here with nobody out. Runner to third, and Hayden Top now coming to bat.
Here's a bit of knowledge for you from Sue Ann Krause. Lets me know that the Wallace sisters are Alexis Joint's younger sisters.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. Thank you, Sue Ann, for that information.
First pitch from Nicole is a ball to Hayden Top. So if you're T-Wolves, you just want to put the ball in play here, and you're probably going to get a run scored. Nice stop there by Tiger catcher Timberly Bentley. 2-0 counts. You don't want to give them anything easy here, so you have to pass ball, so make them earn it.
Nope, they've got that girl on third ready to score, so Nicole Bond's ready.
Swing the shortstop. The Tigers will get it to first, and that's probably the good play you want to take there, Sue Ann, because it's just too hard to get that run at home on that. The runner had a good lead, so good play there by the shortstop to get the out, take the out. You got to give up the run in that situation. You don't want to, but you're looking at me crazy, calling me crazy on that, but that's, I think,
got
the right
her out
play
at first.
So no one No one on base, 1 out.
6-2.
T-Wolves do what they need to do, put the ball in play, get the run here, and now we've got
5th inning.
We've got something going on here.
The umpire.
We got a new batter.
Another change.
We got a new batter up. Jelani True is up, number 20 for the T-Wolves. Jelani True is now batting for Grozenkruger. Nobody on base, 1 out. We're here in the top of the 5th. It's 6-2, and there's a
big
shot.
Hit.
Fly ball to right field, and it's
and a caught.
Caught
nice.
there by Siebenecker. Emily went out on that and made a
good
nice
hit, good catch.
Yep, you bet. Good pop up. And that's kind of an in-betweener there, Sue Ann. The second baseman's going back on it, and the right fielder's coming in. And a lot of times you see those players collide there, but Emily made the play, secured it, second out. And that'll bring up
Maya Torres.
Maya Torres now batting for Schuler here in this spot in the lineup. Mark Kell's keeping us on our toes here with these
all the
substitutes
changes
coming in. Maya Torres now batting for Southwest Valley. 2 outs. Pitch from Bond is high. And Torres here has a 1-0 count. Bond with the pitch. Another high pitch, 2-0. Five to 2, 6-2 here in the top of the 5th. Tigers trailing Southwest Valley.
And there's a hit and a catch.
Nice catch there by the first baseman for the Tigers. Makes the 3rd out of the inning, and that's the end of the top of the 5th. Southwest Valley gets a run. Southwest Valley 6, Red Oak 2. Back here at the bottom of the 5th inning, Rose Sports Complex. It is Southwest Valley 6, Red Oak Tigers 2. Tigers had their leadoff batter leading off in this 5th inning. That's Casey Kell. She had a single last time up, so Tigers have a good chance here to put some more runs on the board in a quickly paced game to this point so far. We're moving right along here, folks.
Really fast. That's why I said that Red Oak Tigers have gotten warmed up. Southwest Valley, we are holding them a little. We're getting some scores, and I feel like we're getting warmed up. Southwest Valley's doing a great job.
They are.
Like
Southwest Valley's a solid team, played well
solid
down the field.
Team.
First pitch is high from Mullen to Kells. Swing
There's
by
a good
Kells.
hit.
Over to short in time. Nice play there by the shortstop. Marlin over to first base to get the out. Speedy Kells threw her out. 1 out there. And that'll bring up Merced Ramirez. Merced, just an all-around athlete, plays basketball, volleyball, softball, tennis. What else? Pickleball. What else? I don't know. What else?
Trying to get her out for track.
Oh,
that's high.
Ball high to Merced. Merced walked her last time up.
Matt, did you say pickleball?
That's the new
fad.
Pickleball's
the new thing.
You got to be over age 60 to play that, I think.
Well, not really.
No.
Kathy Walker wanted to play Saturday night. I said, forget it.
Forget it. You didn't play.
Get it.
I wonder if Kathy Walker be good at pickleball. We know she's good at
tennis. She's good at pickleball.
Is she?
Oh, she loves to play it. She plays it on her tennis court in the backyard.
Ball outside there, 2-1 count. To Ramirez, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Tigers at the plate here. Merced Ramirez, a swing.
There's
foul
a swing.
ball.
Ramirez is a junior.
Seems like she's
Can't
been in
believe
the program.
she's a junior
yeah,
already.
It seems like Merced has just been in the program forever, you know.
I thought she was. I felt like she was only a sophomore. She's a junior.
2-2 pitch here. Foul back. Good rip there by Merced. You know when that ball comes straight back, you're right on it. Lindsay on deck. So if you get on base here, give Lindsay a chance to do some damage with someone on if Merced can reach here. Swing and a miss. Nice change up there from Ryan Mullen with a strikeout. 2 outs there. That's only I got the 3rd strikeout for Mullen. So, the Tigers are making contact, but the T-Wolves are also making those plays. That brings up Jaden Lindsay here. She had a single first time up, reached on a fielder's choice. And there's another rip to shortstop.
Hit.
Nice snag there by Marna. Man, great play there.
She stopped that.
Wow, good
great
play
stop.
there. 3rd out of the inning there. Sharply hit ball. So in the 5, Southwest Valley 6, Red Oak 2. Back here at the Red Oak Sports Complex, we go to the top of 6. Southwest Valley T-Wolves 6, Red Oak Tigers 2. In a non-conference matchup between these two local teams. And for T-Wolves, leading off for the top 6 will be their 3rd baseman, Ada Lunn. Ada is 2 for 2 with an RBI, so she has been a force at the plate. So made a couple nice plays at 3rd base, so Lunn is batting in the 7th spot. So it'll be 7, 8, 9 in the lineup here for Nicole Bond here in the 6th inning. First pitch from Bond. Swung on.
And a stop.
Nice throw by the shortstop over there. Nice play there by the Tigers.
Good play, Tigers.
Nice play by Casey Kells. First pitch swinging. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and a ground ball to her, and just like that.
Lily Anderson.
I like the way Casey approached that ball. She moved up on the ball, used 2 hands, followed through.
She was
moving. Good throw.
There's a swing and a little tap on that.
Now up is Anderson for Southwest Valley. She's had 2 ground outs here. Lily Anderson, 8th grader. First pitch is a strike.
And there's a hit.
And over to second base, Siebenek can make a nice play. 2 outs. So there's quickly 2 outs there. Nice fielding job there by Emily to get over to first base for the out. 2 outs. I don't know if these two teams have some sort of event they need to get to tonight or something.
They're trying to hurry it up, aren't
they?
they?
But they are in fast forward here.
They are in fast forward going.
Declan Mullen.
And there's a hit, pop up.
And it's going to be called there by Wint, and that's like that.
There it is.
4 pitches I had that inning. 4 pitches, just like that. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of 6.
Fast.
We go on the 6 at Southwest Valley 6, Red Oak 2. Back here at Red Oak Sports Complex at Southwest Valley 6, Red Oak 2. We go moving the bottom of 6 in a quickly played game. Tigers will be bringing the plate this inning. Timberly Bentley, she'll lead off, followed by Siebenecker and Bonds. So the 4, 5, 6 hitters here for the Tigers here in the bottom 6 against Ryan Mullen. who has really had a solid play. Do we have a lineup change?
No, Timberly Bentley, and she's going on to play softball and wrestling at Buena Vista.
Buena Vista.
Buena Vista. So she's going on to play at the
Dual
next level,
sports.
which dual sporting college, which isn't done a lot. So good for her.
Absolutely. Pitch outside, or actually a strike there. Going to call a strike on that. So it's 0-1 to Timberly. Timberly has struck out and popped out to shortstop previously. There's a pop-up, high pop-up. Who's got it? Second baseman's calling for it. Makes the play there. Nice job there by Rosenkruger. Make that out. So 1 out. That brings up Siebenecker. Emily got on base for the base and balls last inning and came around and scored the Tigers' second run.
She's a freshman that does a nice job out there.
Yeah, Emily's a very solid, skilled player. You just tell as a freshman she's got all the skill set and has good understanding of the game of softball, situational awareness. That's from playing a lot of games, so that's hard to acquire. But once you get that baseball, softball savviness, it's really important game. And
there was a swing,
she's got
foul
it.
ball.
1-1 count, 1 out here. Mullen doing a good job on the mound.
She is doing a good job. Changing it up, keeping everybody on their toes. And that was inside.
2-1. So, Sue-Ann, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you going to work out at 5:30 a.m.?
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
I need to start running again. You know, cross country starts next Monday.
Yeah, while you're running, I'm drinking coffee and having 3 donuts. So there's a pitch for a strike.
I lifted today. I need to run tomorrow. I got to get ready for my Tigers on Monday.
Your Tigers. I might stretch, do something tomorrow. Active 2-2.
That was high.
Full count now to Siebenecker. Tigers trying to get something going here as we're getting towards the end here in the 6th inning. 7 innings of what they play in softball. And that pitch is low, so Emily works another walk. Good job there by Emily. They
got her on base.
Get on base. I'll bring up Nicole Bond. Nicole reached on an error the last at-bat, so Siebenecker first, Bond at the plate. Here's the pitch, swung on. It's going to be fouled out, the play. 0-1 on Nicole Bond. Monday night, the sports complex. It is packed here, folks. We've got games going on all at this complex here, and the pitch is for a strike on the outside.
Good pitch.
Yep. Nicole down to count 0-2.
Solid pitcher from Southwest Valley.
Yep. She's got only 3 strikeouts. You know, Tigers put the ball in play. And there's a pitch outside, and that's going to get away from the catcher, and Siebenecker will scoot on down to second base.
She's thinking about third. She's going to dance around a little bit.
You know, Schuler's done a good job behind the plate. We have not seen a lot of pass balls, and that's another big part of catching. Blocking those balls, preventing those extra bases. So here we go, 1-2 on Bond. Pitches high, 2-2. Siebenecker on second. Base hit here could bring in another run for the Tigers if Bond can find a hole out there with a hit. It's fouled right back. Good rip there by Nicole. 2-2. Bond.
She's ready.
Close to the plate here. Really crowding that plate. Here's a pitch inside in the dirt. Good take there by Nicole. We work another full count here. So Tigers have really worked a count here in the last 2 at-bats. It's the 3-2 count now again. Mullen now with the windup, and here's the pitch.
And there we go.
It's popped up to center field, and it's going to be
caught.
Siebenecker's going to try to advance and throw into third.
And she's safe.
And safe. Boy, Emily just snuck in there.
Nice slide.
A nice catch there by the center fielder, Hayden Top, and she made a good throw to third. They're going to peel at second, see if Emily left early, and they're going to say yes, I think. They're going to say that they appealed to second base. And the umpire said that she left early, so that will be an out on that. So that ends the inning. And with that, it'll be score South Valley 6, Red Oak 2. Back here at Red Oak Sports Complex, we go to last inning, top of the 7th. It's Southwest Valley 6, Red Oak 2, in this lovely press box with a
nice big fan. And
we need to move some sofas up here. We could have a little lounge area. Aaron,
we could listen to music.
KCSI suite back here with a buffet would be nice. A beverage
I think
service.
that would work, and I'm still waiting. Coach Kell's promise. He's got to hustle here if we're going to have the buffet.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's media. He's looking at me like he's shocked.
He's like, what?
We just needed one of those little waiter things that we can go down below. Concession stands right below.
Up and down those stairs.
Yeah, I will say the steps are it's one of those spiral staircases that get up here. It's
always been a challenge getting up and down those stairs.
Yes,
this press box has been around forever, and I'm telling you, what a fun night tonight.
Yeah, and it's a well-played game. It's moved quickly. Both teams have a lot of action on the field, so it's been an entertaining game to watch. And here we are in the 7th inning, and like I say, Southwest Valley winning 6-2, and they'll bring up the top of their lineup here in the 7th inning. Now leading off will be Madeline Bevington. She had a triple and scored back in the 2nd inning, so Nicole Bond has really kind of settled down. The T-Wolves got 4 runs in the first, came out with a blitz, but Nicole has settled in here. Let's see if she can finish up here with a good, strong 7th inning. First pitch is high to Bevington. Bevington plays left field for the T-Wolves. There's Nicole Bond. Swing the foul ball right back at us.
And she's a sophomore.
Aaron again ducking as the ball approaches us.
It just looks like it's coming right at you.
It's kind of like what the Arkansas Razorback players do when the balls hit to them in the field. They kind of have to, they dodge out of the way.
They have just basically quit. I think it's over now at this point.
Oh, there's a hit.
It's a pop
up, and it's, wow. We had a couple of people that they wanted to catch it.
That's an EF, E on the fan, error on the fan. Did not make the catch there, so that's a foul ball.
Almost hit someone in the head.
1-2 count.
Little Frenchie over there.
Ball low, 2-2. Yeah, your Razorbacks got beat 20-4. Was that a football game or was that a baseball game?
Yeah, no kidding.
20-4.
20-4.
Yeah, and then I don't know what the score was at the final of the game today, but last I knew they were down significantly in that game too.
That was inside.
Pitch high, full count here to Bevington. And the Hawks beat North Carolina twice over the weekend, but they got eliminated.
They got beat.
Lost to Indiana State twice.
Last night, wow. They had a great season, though.
Ball outside. Bevington draws a base on balls here to lead off the 7th inning there. And that'll bring up Ryan Mullen. I would say so far she's the star of the game with her pitching. And Ryan had a base on ball, stolen base, scored a run back in that busy first inning. And she has a chance to do some damage with a runner on first. No one out here in top of 7th. Nicole Bond now squares away to look for the bunt. Pulls it back. Throw down to second.
And a slide, and she's safe.
Good throw there by the Tigers catcher, Bentley. She was right on it. Good throw, but just Bevington outran the ball there. You got to tip your hat to that. So stolen base is a strike call on Mullen. So 0-1 counts. T-Wolves with a runner at second. There's a pitch outside. Nope. 1-1. The umpire kind of has a delayed call on that pitch. I like those umpires really make a demonstrative motion. Ball high, 2-1. Dare I say it's a bit chilly?
No.
Well, I almost said, isn't
no.
it cooling off?
Dare I say
I
that?
like the way our second base and shortstop are coming into our Red Oak Tigers are ready to field that ball. They're ready.
Swing and a miss there. Good pitch by Bond. 2-2 count now. And probably T-Wolves are a little bit less aggressive up now here in the late innings. Foul right back.
It almost came right in the window.
Good rip there by Mullen.
Those girls. Keep you on your toes.
Nicole Bond. Good solid performance from Nicole here. Let's see if she can finish out this inning strong here. Here's a pitch. Ball high, 3-2. So a full count for Mullen. This is, I think, the first full count of the night the T-Wolves have gotten to with Bond. There's a swing,
There's a
pop
hit.
up, And it's going to be caught.
Bentley.
Nice job there by Timberly Bentley. That's hard. She had to get rid of the mask and float near the fence, and she caught that ball for the first out of the inning. Nice play there by Timberly on that foul pop-up. So 1 out.
Top of the 7th.
That brings up Evie Marlin.
6-2.
Evie with 2 hits in the night, 2 run scores, RBI. So she's done some damage up there tonight. She's looking to drive in another one here. So
she's had some great hits. And there's another hit.
Up, and Nicole Bond catches it. 2 outs. So right there, the little pop-up right to the pitcher. Nicole makes that catch. So 2 outs, 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Hayden Top. Hayden scored in the first inning on a base on ball, came around to score, and she had an RBI ground out in the 5th. Be a big momentum here for the Tigers to get this out. If they could, swing and a miss there by Top. Give them a little bit more of a chance. Even though you're down 4, you kind of think you're kind of on the fringe there a little bit still in the game. You get that 5 spot up there. You need a lot of runners. Pitch is high, 1-1.
Boy, it's cooled down.
It's cooled down. Perfect night for
softball.
I'm assuming that baseball game starts at 7:15, 7:30. You have a chance to go and watch that. This way this game's progressing. Pitch is high, 2-1 to Top. Hayden plays center field for the T-Wolves. Bond with the pitch.
And a hit.
Swing. Big deep fly is going. It's back. It's gone.
A home run.
Just like that. Hayden
it's
Top.
A home run.
Hayden Top got all of that one. It drifted over to left field fence, and just like that, the T-Wolves put 2 more runs on the board. A home run by Hayden Top. Drives in herself and the runner there.
We're 8-2.
And that was a
hit. That was a great hit.
Yeah, tremendous hit. She got all that. Kind of a high pitch, but she got on top of it and drove it to left. And it's now 8-2. And looks like we're going to have a new pinch hitter here, I think, at the plate. Elaney True is now batting for the T-Wolves. She's batting for Grosskruger. So Hayden Top, boy, I mean, she has really kind of put a big stake there on that one with a hit, a home run. That will really make it tough for the Tigers to come back with that. Now a 6-run lead here. There's a pitch.
And there's a hit. Foul ball.
Foul ball. I'm not sure which way the wind blowing, but I don't think the wind needed to help that much. That ball was hit pretty good. Didn't need much help, but it just kept drifting and drifting, and it snuck over the fence.
She hit that ball hard.
Swing
and a miss.
2 strikes, 0-2 now. Tigers will have their 7, 8, 9 batters up. Change up there. Good change up by Nicole. She was excited by that. So
she was excited.
At the end of the top of the 7th, T-Wolves get 2 more runs. It's 8-2. We're going to bottom of the 7th.
Welcome back. Headed to the bottom of the 7th here, and we do want to thank our streaming sponsors, CR Graphics and Ruby Realty, for making it possible for us to be here and have high school softball action here on KCSI on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, good game here. We're in the bottom 7th. It's South Valley 8, Red Oak 2.
So if someone misses this, Matt, they can just go back to our YouTube channel and watch it. That's how that works.
Why wouldn't you want to listen to Matt and Sue Ann repeatedly on YouTube? Just say hey.
But it's nice to go back. Grandma and Grandpa's people can go back and they can watch these games. It's so nice it's on the YouTube. Next, 6 months from now, you can go back and watch. That's what I like about this.
Just go watch it anytime.
Yeah, and thank you to our sponsors because they make this possible. CR Graphics here in Red Oak. It does a lot of our apparel, uniforms, things we order, and Ruby Realty and Rentals for all of your real estate needs. They're here to help you. Any management, rental needs you need, they're here to help.
Audie and all the folks down there.
Yep, they're ready.
Leading out for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th, Tori went. Tori flied out to right field last time, and she'll be facing Ryan Mullen, who's trying to go the distance here for the 2 Wolves and get 3 outs to get the win here. So first pitch from Mullen is swung on by
Oh,
Went.
nice hit.
And it's nice
And it's
play
a nice
there.
catch.
The right fielder coming in on that ball to make the catch there.
She ran up on that, did a nice job.
And that would be Lily, I believe, on that play. I'm not sure about these outfielders anymore, so I'm hesitant on who makes the play there, but I think that might have been Lily. A nice catch on that fly ball. Miley Wallace now coming to bat. 1 out for the Tigers, down their last 2 outs.
That was a ball.
Good, clean game from the T-Wolves. They've done a good job making the plays. When you only get 3 strikeouts all night from your pitcher in softball, because usually softball is a high strikeout sport, that means you're making a lot of plays in the field, and the T-Wolves have made those plays tonight. And they really jumped out early. They set the tone in that first inning, and like I said, Sue-Ann Red Oak did settle in and has played them mostly even for the rest of that game, but that first inning blitz was just hits and runs and stealing bases.
Fast-paced, lots of hits. Felt like our regular Tigers did warm up. They got the ball going. They were hitting the ball, fielding.
Swinging.
Southwest Valley's just taking charge with that home run. That really, really took
Yeah,
took
kind
the
of
lead.
took all the chance of a little bit of a rally here out the window here. 1 and 2. 1 out here to Miley Wallace. And that'll be strike 3 on the outside corner of the plate there. Second out. So there's that, by my count, 4th strikeout of the night for the Two Wolves. And here we go, Alexis Joint. 2 outs here. Tigers down to their last batter. Ball high. Stick around after the game. We'll have Red Oak Tiger head coach, Coach Wigg, with a player up here for post-game comments, so don't go anywhere. We'll be having an interview. Swing and a miss there by Joint. 1-1, excuse me, 1-1 counts. Head coach Brittany Wigg of the Tigers. Swing and a miss there. Good rip, though, by Alexis. Alexis played a solid first base tonight. And some good plays over there, especially on that double play where she really stretched out and got that throw from the second baseman. I think that got that double play. Swing and a miss, and that's your ball game. Tigers go down and defeat. It is a final. Southwest Valley 8, Red Oak Tigers 2. We'll be right back after this with a wrap-up and post-game comments. Back here in Red Oak Sports Complex, where it's final, Southwest Valley defeats the Red Oak Tigers 8-2 in a crisply played, fast-paced game, Sue-Ann, that seemed like it just started and it's over like that. We had a Southwest Valley team that came out, Sue-Ann, and like a buzzsaw in that first inning, striking for 4 runs and get on top of the Tigers. It was 5-0 in the second inning. Tigers get a run in the third to draw within 5-1, then get another run in the fourth inning to get to 5-2. But then the T-Wolves tack on some runs at the end. There's the last 2 from a home run from Hayden Topp, and they get the win. Ryan Mullen with the win in the circle. Nicole Bond with the loss. And now we're going to have here head coach Brittany Wigg. Coach Wigg, that first inning, man, from that first inning on, it seemed like a pretty solid game. They just came out like a buzzsaw that first inning.
Yeah, that first inning, Southwest Valley hit it in the gaps, and we just unfortunately weren't able to get our bats going this game. We had some good hits. It just didn't go in the gaps where we wanted them to.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but when you get that, they were a lot of first pitch swinging. They were seeing the Southwest Valley was very aggressive at the plate, not taking a lot of pitches, and it was just a circle of motion there. We couldn't keep up on the radio, but
it was fast.
But
It was.
once you settled down and got in there, the game was you battled in there. And you know what I thought your team did real well. You made a lot of contact. At only 4 strikeouts, your team puts the ball in play.
Yeah. We've been working a lot the last couple weeks on our batting. We've kind of switched up the batting order to get ball movement. And we worked on a little bit on bunting. We saw Nikki B here do an amazing bunt. She asked if she could bunt, and I said, heck yeah. So we put it in play, and we're doing what we can, and unfortunately it just didn't go our way.
Yeah, you know, the big moment there, the bases were loaded, and I think it was Timberley was up or something, but had a little chance to get back in there. But you know, this is a team that, as you look at it in totality, you're not looking so much about the wins and losses, but you're looking about the progression of this team.
Exactly. Our focus, like I've said in the newspaper articles, and I said at the beginning of the season, our focus is on team communication and being positive. And we haven't had the runs that we wanted. We haven't gotten the games that we wanted to win. We didn't win them. But each night it seems like the girls end up with a little smile on their face, and they're telling us, hey, we're doing better than we did last year. And that's all we can ask for them right now is just staying positive and keeping it up. Yeah,
you know, and your big hitters, Lindsay and Bentley, seems like they're always going to give you good, solid effort. And, you know, as I look through the lineup, I mean, you really played a pretty decent game in the field as well. They're like just kind of that first inning where they were really advancing, but made a lot of the routine plays tonight, which I think is what you want your team to make.
Oh, yeah. Our girls definitely, like, we don't really have any complaints about our field work. They're always making the plays that they're supposed to. Very few mistakes coming from our infield or our outfield. It's just it's the batting. It's just getting them into those gaps where the girls aren't feeling them or catching them. That's just where we have to kind of get our improvement on.
Yeah, absolutely. Situational softball, too. Really where to throw the base, where the ball needs to go.
Yes. Yep, there's some plays every once in a while that we see that we haven't worked on in practice. It's a little difficult to work on some of the situational plays when you only have 15 girls. It's hard to actually play a game and come up with some of those scenarios. But as soon as we see the scenarios the next day or the next time we have practice, now we hardly ever have practice, but we're talking about them.
Yeah, I even noticed they made an adjustment. I think they had the deke play at second base. The second time through, you didn't take the deke. The catcher, Timberley, made a nice throw to third, caught the runner off third there. So
Yep, definitely. Every time we see something that we need to correct, Coach Russell or myself, we're telling girls, hey, this is what we saw, this is what we need to correct, and the girls are amazing at making those corrections when we need them to.
Who's up next on the schedule?
We play tomorrow at Glenwood, so.
Go get them.
Yeah.
That game's at Glenwood?
It is at Glenwood, yes.
So it'll be a JV and?
JV varsity starts at 5:30 JV, varsity fall about 7:15, 7:30-ish, depending on how the JV games goes. And then on Thursday, we're home against Sydney.
Okay, right back here at the complex on Thursday. Beautiful night. Quickly played game. My goodness. I don't know if you guys had some dinner reservations or something you had to get to, but quickly played games. Coach, good luck the rest of the season. Thank you so much.
And we'll talk tonight.
We'll talk now to Nicole Bond. And we got Jaden Lindsay here as well, too. Nicole, we'll take Nicole first. Hello, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Are you tired? I mean, you're pitching. That's the first question. Are you tired?
No, I feel good.
And she had to slide in so her mom could have to wash her uniform tonight.
Yeah.
Look at that. Sliding into second. Nice work.
It's usually stained afterwards, so.
You did great. Nice pitching.
So, Nicole, Southwest Valley seemed very aggressive at the plate tonight. I think they only got into a full count one time. What does that, when you see that as a pitcher, what does that tell you need to do?
Just focus on hitting my spots and pitching aggressive, not slowing down or anything.
It seemed like after that first inning, you really kind of settled in there in the circle and made a couple good fielding plays. And is that kind of, it was like kind of a blitzer in that beginning of the game.
Wait, what?
It was kind of a quick start for their team.
Quick start for them, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was, but yeah, we got to.
You settled down and you got warmed up, and I felt like then you made your move.
Yeah. We were kind of just like all over the place.
When you're pitching really well, how would you describe yourself as a pitching? Do you like to change the location, the speeds? It kind of depends on the batter.
Yeah, it depends on like where they're standing in the box, if I'm going to pitch it outside or inside. Or like if I'm up in the count, then I can throw a changeup or something. I know it's one thing. You got a ball hit back at you on the ankle there. How's that feeling? Oh, it's fine now. I mean, I've got hit before.
She's tough.
So you're tough.
I just get used to it at this point.
Well, very good, Nicole. Thank you so much for coming up. Good luck rest of the season. We'll talk to Jaden.
Good work tonight.
Jaden's coming on. You're up here, Jaden. You got to go.
Come on, Jaden. Good job, Nicole.
So, Jaden, the first question I want to ask you, I think you came into the game batting 550.
Second in the Hawkeye 10. Nice work.
You only had one hit. So you're 1 for 3, which is great. But then you're hitting so well that actually dropped your average, but you really stroked the ball well. Do you feel really good at the plate so far early in the season?
Yeah, way better than last year, I think.
What seems to be the difference for you this year as opposed to previous years?
I think I'm way more confident in the box than I was last year.
Are you typically, is it kind of, you're more used and settled in and looking for your pitch, trying to drive the ball a little bit more in terms of what you're doing? Because it seems like you really are ripping the ball real hard in terms of what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
So
you're stronger, too.
Oh, yeah.
Way stronger. You're older, stronger, hitting that ball hard.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about this team. What do you think as far as this team progressing? Are we throwing the records out the window? What are some things that you as a player and a team are working on to really improve?
I think a lot of our team's batting has been getting really well. I know, we haven't been getting on base as much as we want to, but we've been hitting really well, and our fielding is really, really well from last year.
Yeah, you come in a much improved fielding team over last year, making that routine play. But to your point on the batting, absolutely putting the ball in play. Only 4 strikeouts all night, so your team makes contact. Is that an emphasis from Coach Wigg?
Oh, yeah, very much.
Very good. So you've been playing softball how long now?
A freshman.
Long time.
You played when you were little, right?
Oh, yeah, that too.
So all these little Tigers, look at them all. They want to be like you someday.
Oh, boy.
This is big. Look at them all. This is exciting. This is the future.
So what's your favorite sport? We'll get you on that. Be careful who's standing to your right here. What's your favorite sport you play?
She doesn't go out for track.
Definitely softball.
Softball.
There you go.
I was going to say that because there's a lot of girls on this team. That is, I think, be the answer for a lot of the girls, that you guys identify yourselves as softball players, and that's the sport. Mm-hmm. And that means something. That means you're really invested
means a lot.
in it. So,
yeah.
So good job on the game tonight. Good luck this season. We'll keep an eye on you, okay?
Good work.
Thank you.
That's a wrap here from Red Oak Sports Complex. We want to thank Coach Wigg bringing up the players in a tightly contested game. It was a quick game. It was Southwest Valley over the Red Oak Tigers 8-2. Sue Ann, any final thoughts here from the game tonight? I
was impressed with the Tigers. I feel like they came back, they fought, they got warmed up. Southwest Valley, great team. They came out rocking those bats. But I felt like Red Oak was not going to stand still. They were going to move, try. They were not backing down at all. They kept going, which is the key.
They stayed with their game plan. They made they stayed with the game, and that's what you do in a game, any sport really, but particular game of softball, is stay with it. So, yeah, good game there by all teams from Southwest Valley. Now moves to 7-3, I believe, on the year, and they're a really salty, good team. They're going to do some damage. So with that, I think we're going to sign off and say thank you for joining us tonight with softball here at Red Oak Sports Complex again.
Let's thank our sponsors one more time.
Yep,
Carter Bruce from CR Graphics and Ruby Realty and Rentals, Audie Rainey and the crew down there. I want to thank Carter and Audie and all of the folks there for making this possible. And remember, you can go back to our YouTube channel on KCSI and go back and watch this. It's fun to recap and view these
And
games.
Thanks to you, Matt, and you, Sue Ann, for doing all of your coverage of the game this evening.
Hey, this is the first KCSI softball broadcast.
Very fun.
So we made some history night. So
absolutely.
Thank you all, and good night. And again, final score, Southwest Valley 8, Red Oak Tigers 2.